What?
What's happening, all my woods people? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Muddy Vantage tree stand. If you like these reviews, make sure and subscribe and hit the like button. So as we traditionally do, the first thing we're going to talk about here is the bad. One of the worst things about this stand is that they don't make it anymore. When I first started working with Muddy, they were kind of a mom and pop shop kind of feel, and it was great. They produced this stand and since been sold to a conglomerate, and they don't really produce this exact model anymore. It sometimes frustrates me that these companies will discontinue a great product like this just for the sake of coming up with something new and flashy. And I'm not saying that's what was done here, but I will say that this is a conundrum that sometimes consumers put upon themselves. We have to be held liable to spread the great news about great products and let people know, hey, this is something good. Let the company know, hey, this is something good. We like this. Keep producing it. The glimmer of hope in this whole situation, though, is that recently I saw 2 of these hanging up in a local archery shop. And I'm not going to tell you where, but you might be able to find some of these in that kind of a situation where they've still got some in the back that are boxed up, and you can ask them for the Generation 1 Muddy Vantage stand. Another bad thing about this stand is this seat adjustment right here. This one literally is rusted and immovable. I mean, I cannot move it. I put WD-40 on it. I've tried to crank it down with pliers, and I just can't get it to move. The thing is, I found out about this on our first hunt on a hanging hunt for teenager last year, and it was very unfortunate because we were only like 8 feet up, and therefore we were easily seen. I had to be super still, yet I was in like a wall squat forward position the whole time. It was really rough, and so I've just really had to make some adjustments with a piece of wood in hopes that I can get this thing to kind of pan out. Another thing you got to watch for is this is a big old cranker of a ratchet strap. So what you want to make sure that you do in this situation is pull the strap all the way through this thing as far as you can before you start cranking down, because you want to have as few cranks as possible because it's really loud. Really loud. Another thing that's really loud about this stand sometimes, or can be, is this seat right here. Whether you push it this way or you let it hang that way, carrying it in, it's got the ability to flop and make some noise, as you can hear there. And so the way that we solved it is a really quick and easy fix. It's really not the worst thing in the world, but small bungee, clip it to this, and I mean, it's solid. I just didn't think I could handle it all at one time. So now on to the good. One of the best things about this stand is that it was one of the first original bracket stands out there on the market. For a guy that's hunting his own private property and can leave his stands up or pieces of his stand up, you can take and have a lot of these brackets, place them all across your property in perfect spots that you've set up pre-season, and then you can go back and you just need one stand and you can hunt all these locations really easily. You pull your stand up, you hang it in the bracket, and you strap it to the tree, and it's set at the angle that you want and at the height that you want and everything that you need. I mean, it's a really easy system, and it's great for private land. It's also a super efficient public land system as well. This is great for hanging hunts. So what we like to do to be efficient and to be very quick, we like to tie a pull string that we normally use for our bow to our pant loop, and then we tie it to this. So then we take our sticks, we go up the tree, and then hang this bracket when we get to the top. And then all you got to do is, while you're up there, you pull the stand up and you hang it in the bracket. And it's really easy because this allows you to do things one-handed instead of having to tie a ratchet strap around while you're holding up a 15 or 20 pound stand. It's way more safe and it's way easier as well. So speaking of weight, this stand weighs in at about 13 pounds. It's made from aluminum. It's super lightweight, great for hanging hunts, and also packs very well through the brush. It's narrow design, which the narrow design is one way they cut weight, but it's super efficient because if you look at it here, the stand is narrow at the base of the tree. If you think about when you're sitting down or standing up, even with the seat up, your feet are out here at the front of the platform, and that's where it's wide, which is where you need it the most. Down here, we're cutting weight because we're close to the tree, and you're never really going to put your feet at this part of the stand. Also, these big teeth right here bite into the tree really well, and I never have issues with the stand rocking hardly at all. I mean, it's super solid. Another thing that I really love about this stand is they employ a loop system, which they use on their camera arms as well. I used a Muddy camera arm for a long time as well, and I'll show you this right here. So this loop right here is for your other strap. You know, you can use a ratchet strap, or I'm not sure if they might sell a loop system. They've got the loops for the camera arm. I'm not sure about for the tree stand. But you use any typical ratchet strap that's got a hook on the end. You can put both hooks right here, and it's easily hooked on and then ratchet it up. You don't have to find some weird spot to hook it to. So the stand itself is very adjustable. As you can see, you can lock it into several different holes here, and that adjusts the angle of the stand. As you go up, the stand angle goes up, the platform angle. As you go down, it would lean down some. The stand also comes with backpack straps, which are handy for hanging hut situations especially. And it comes with a really padded up seat. That's really comfortable. As a mobile hunter, this is a great stand. If you can find one, I say buy it right now. If you're still looking for stands and you're not sold on this one, Casey has a great review on his Hawk stand, so check that out right over there. Remember, this is your element. Live in it.